Well, well, well. Look what the cat dragged in. It's you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so, before we move on to Owl, we're going to take a stop by an old friend. And by that, I mean, Nameless King. Because I did forget to beat him on the Sword Saint playthrough. So, what we're gonna do is beat him and then go into New Game Plus immediately. I've got everything set up with Owl, so as soon as we beat Nameless King, we can just switch our clothes over and our weapons, and everything will be just as it should be. So let's get right into it. Here we are. And I will not forget to turn game audio on this time. You can't get me. Welcome to stream, Viper. Hello, Silverwind. Good to see you all. Hello there, Nyar. How's it going? Going to be finishing off the Sword Saint playthrough this stream. Moving on to the Owl weapon. You know, I have to give it credit. I didn't really like the Owl. Narcolepsy. True. I didn't really like the Owl weapon, but it's growing on me now that I've got all my abilities and stuff. Let's see if my edits went through. It's King of Dying Immediately! Run! For he will not show us any mercy. Wow. You know, I'll give you that. I've just been slain by the weakest boss in the game, so my descendants will bear this dishonor until the day I die. I'm already not used to using this weapon, and I didn't even use the Owl Sword that much last stream. Not even remotely close enough. Get out of here, alright? You know, everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes that mistake is dying to the King of Dying Immediately. You know what? I think the King of the Storms might actually be strong against the Sword Saint weapon, you know? Because with this weapon you can bully humans, but he keeps moving his head out of the way, and since all of my moves move me around, you know, it kind of gets me in the way of his moves, where that's not a problem otherwise. But he has just lived up to his name. So I have buffed Nameless King, so he should have a lot more health now. Oh, and by the way, he really is nameless. He ain't got no name. Oh no. See, I'm funny. He's really the Nameless King now. Okay, but his name was resistant to the American education system. Don't worry, everybody on this planet is resistant to the American education system. So this is just, like, it is how it is. Ooh, okay. By the way, you can already see the, like, I doubled his health pretty much. So if I didn't do that, he would be almost dead right now. That's why I thought this was necessary. Wow, that didn't poise break him. That's fine. Let's we're almost there anyway. See, look how close I was to poise breaking him. Would have been sick. Well, you know, guess he's invincible right there. This is the time where we just slam into him. Even taking that hit right there is totally fine. Because the damage opportunity is too much to give up. This is so much better. I actually get to, like, fight his moveset now. Because otherwise, like, I'm just too powerful. Wow. That's quite the extended hitbox, huh? Listen, Ed. Just because I'm Sword Saint, it's just because I forgot to kill Nameless King. I forgot to kill Nameless King before we went into New Game Plus, so this is what I'm doing right now. And look, Ed, he's actually the Nameless King now. Aren't I funny? He's got no name. Well, you know, could have dodged that one, just kind of decided not to. Ouch. You ain't getting me yet, Nameless King! Before you knew it, it was already over. I love this, like, super swing he does. I'm surprised he didn't do funny stuff like shoving in Champion's Ashes Nameless. From what I hear, that boss is quite tough. But see? Wasn't that a real fight now? I had to actually dodge his attacks. It's PEO's favorite version of Nameless? Ah, interesting. Sorry for typing again. Yeah, no, I saw you the first time. I probably won't make a video like that. Not because I don't want to, but because it's like a lot of work. Just a lot of work, you know? Alright, so this is my owl fit right here. Peep this. Yeah, here we go. How's this? Oh, hold on. I'm not quite there yet. There we go. My brain no work no good. So there is no Mist Raven, but Raven Wing Rush works well enough for that. My man, you ought to declutter your inventory? What are you talking about? I simply do not understand. There's just something cluttered about it. Alright, begin Journey 3. Thought it was dragon scale armor. No. I think the pyromancer works a lot better. Because it's actually like... Well, I guess it's not feathers, but... It kind of looks like feathers. Cornix's gear would be good, but it's not quite as bulky. And he also has that weird like neck thing like Dracula. The rolling charged R1. You know what? I actually didn't know you could do that for a while. I learned that yesterday. I just thought that like the regular rolling attack kind of just looked odd for no reason. But yeah, you can charge it. I like it. Oh, I almost dodged it. If I just done a little bit later, would have ran right around that. Plus letting it go midway does a little fake out like owl. Yeah, because it's supposed to be, he does it when you walk to his side. And it works well enough. The only thing it's missing is the dodge forward that you can do if you walks too far away. And as you can see, I changed this guy's name too. It's now Lothric Gundyr, also known as what everybody thought his name was for like 2 years after release. Explaining the joke makes it so much funnier. This weapon does some crazy poise damage. Ouch. By the way, I did buff Udex's health too. Didn't really extend the fight, but you know, it is how it is. Bonfire lit. Lothric Gundyr taken down. Does R1 whirlwind fit? I mean, it is how it is. I think... Because when does Inner Owl do that? I can't remember. I think he just like dodges back and forth and then comes at you with it. He doesn't really do it quite in the middle of combos, I think. Alright. I buffed the health of pretty much every boss that I actually like in the game. Without, you know, without doing the DLC bosses. I like Midir, but he doesn't really need more health. I'm guessing you know of the kick into hold R1. Yep. You backflip off of him and do that kind of running attack, right? I understand why people would want to change the kick button, because this mod turns the kick into something that's actually like A move you can use. Long may the shadows. Long may the shadows reflect. Fights go hard, but they're goofy. They sure are, huh? I think my next video might be another Long May the Shadows Reflect fight. So stay tuned for that. Ah, good old Great Shinobi. Dark Souls 3 Reforged. I don't quite remember that one. There, honestly, like, I made my Dark Souls 3 mod, or, you know, what I made of it. What I feel is like the late stages of Dark Souls 3 modding, and yet there's still mods being made. Just kind of crazy to me that there's still like people going for this game after all this time. There we go. You think you can get away from me, Lothric Knight? Eat bird. Ouch. I actually unironically pressed L1 to try and deflect. Of course you don't. It's by Fawn's. Relatively new. Being cooked up in the private channels. Oh yeah, I remember Reforged. I've seen him advertise it in the announcements tab. Feel like you didn't pick the right opponents because first round Lone Shadow got humiliated. Second round he took his revenge a little personally. Oh baby! I pick those two because they're like in-game. You know, if Long May the Shadows Reflect was like canon, those two would probably have actually like canonically fought because they are in the same arena but they're on different sides. So therefore, you know, maybe. Do you have access to that channel? Absolutely not. Are you insane? I am not in any way privy to the inside workings of that server. Owl makes the most sense to play with all the roles like he does in Sekiro. That is true. Bing, bang. The only difference is that it's not like quick steps. I saw you chase after me with that sword of yours. I saw you miss. Wish we had Bloodborne sidesteps in Elden Ring. It just would be nice, right? Sidesteps are so much like they just feel better than dodging. It's weird because they're not, from a literal perspective, they're not all that different. But it's just so not the same thing. What? This weapon must do insane damage. Poise damage, because I just staggered Vort. This man never gets staggered. Yeah, Vord of the Boral Vorley. You like that? The Board Vorley? Oops. Don't you hit me. He hit me. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. I did increase his Vort's health, but I guess I didn't really increase it by that much. Well, I did literally more than double it, so I guess my job is done. Oh, the Shadow Rush finish. Goodbye, Vord. Vord of the Borrelverly. Verd of the Verly. I thought that was a good name change. I've done name changes for pretty much everything. So, you know, stay. Son of a piece of... So, you're probably not going to get to see this, but I did change his name to Cockwood, the deserter, so... Yeah, I'm just saying. I thought that was funny, and I figured I'd share it with you. Are Makiris possible here? No, I don't think so. You know what? I actually didn't change the deacon's name. I was trying to think of like deacons of the sacred sauce, cause like, you know, going that kind of route, but I ended up not doing it. Are Makiris possible? No. Interesting that Shadowfall uses Owl's animation regardless of the weapon. True. It does do this. I'm not sure about Usui Art's Soaring Phoenix. It's pretty good, but it's not really that good. Two statements that don't work together, I just said. It's not like good in any way, but it's, you know, something fun to use. Saw Sekiro mod that allows you to Makiri using Nightjar. That's Resurrection. Resurrection is really good. I played it on stream actually. Rodin made everything too balanced. Meanwhile, the vestige of hatred. I remember I tried out the vestiges of hatred yesterday. They're pretty good, but I was a little disappointed. I like that it's the whip animation. My only like small gripe is that vestige of hate roar staggers Yorm in 2 roars. Sounds balanced, as all things should be. I will say the Usui arts help me have the ability to use Owl's the R2s for the weapon. One roar. Wow. I will say the rolling attack for the owl, like it looks pretty good. You know, it blends super well. Don't mind me, I just slammed my desk on accident. I'm probably not going to go fight the Cursed Rotted Greatwood. It's still... Don't you dare. I didn't get the bonfire, so you guys are rarefied air. You know, like it's still phase 1, but both of them are phase 2. That is crazy. Vestiges of the consumable? Yep, no, I remember. I have brains. Did you name it the Comraded Greywood? His name may or may not be Bust My Balls, please. But, you know, can't say that on YouTube, maybe. A lot of my streams lately have been demonetized. And I'm, like, I get it. We talk, like, not the most PG you could possibly talk. But I really don't know what I'm doing. what I'm doing wrong anyway. Like, there are people who do way worse than I do and get banned, you know? If this stream doesn't get demonetized, I don't know what will. What? What am I doing to you? I do nothing wrong. Nuffly did nothing wrong, 2023. CRG. More like CBT. 2K subspecial hype. Yeah. I am very excited for it. Mostly just because the subspecials allow me to put a lot more effort into one video than I typically get to. So it really just lets me make it the best it possibly could be. I already kind of know what one of those vids will be. Oh yeah? What the dog doing? Oh yeah, you think you know the inner machinations of my mind? You dare pretend as though thou knowest what I think? Fools, one and all. Why you're so good at Dark Souls? What's your secret? I run past everyone. I think I deserve I think I deserve to run past everyone. But you know, I did it. I killed everybody for the past 2 playthroughs. I get to just relax on this one. Especially because Owl's sword, it's not the most like combo. It's not the biggest combo weapon like Kumogiri in the Blades of Conquest. But it does let you just deal a lot of damage and posture damage per hit. I swear, Sekiro really has ruined me. Because I keep saying posture damage. It's poise damage. Has absolutely nothing to do with posture. Can't believe this. The worst thing about it is that poise is in Sekiro, but like 10 enemies have it in the whole game. What? What? He's gonna get me. Whoa! Yo! Bing! Aw, if I waited just a 1 second longer, I would have been able to hit him. And who am I fighting? But Crystal Cook, Walter. Walter. Hey, Walter. May or may not be influenced by that Matthew Chesman animation. Don't you dare! Oh, come on. The Crystal Cook. Water. What's this crystal made? Purple. Oh yeah, that's a phantom. I just went all out just this once on a guy who took 1 hit and then died. I mean, it doesn't even do like a small amount of damage. It's just like not that much damage anyway. The shuriken. I will say this does make this part easy. You just get to shoot them. Now it's time for Raven Wing Rush. Did they just like spin the whole direction around to hit me there? That's some BS, my guy. Walter, it's over. Walter. Sorry, I don't have the voice down. Walt. You're a sassy baka. I can't believe I got killed by the grab attack on the Genichiro playthrough. More of a flame vent myself. I'm more going for like the pure owl cosplay, but flame vent definitely sounds promising. Especially in crying infants. Ah, I see. Yo lo entiendo. You know, she definitely does have the most poise in this game, this lady right here. Now the real question is, are we gonna be able to go through this area with all the dogs without losing my damn mind? Oh, come on. Just a little closer. There we go. Absolute buffoonery. Pollutants ooshes. Very good. Get over here, you bandit son of a gun. You know, I honestly can't remember what the other Raven Rush move is. Because it's the sweep into shurikens into overhead slam that's in this mod. But what's the other one? It's like he does something, he does the spin, and then he comes in with like the mid-air gabber. I have no idea. You know the only reason there's this many chairs in this room is for people to break them. Well, let me try it again. It may not be the worst quite yet. It's probably the worst mod I've ever played, but you know, I think we can move past this in our relationship. One chair. One chair. No, Gale, I'm not going. I'm not going to Arianda just yet. I gotta kill the deacons of the dip. Fast double. Oh yeah, fast double hit into spin slash into the falling slash. True. Mind shoving the mirror blade up in there to shut him up? Listen, we are Gale enjoyers in this stream. We respect the man and his final boss music. My face when. I don't think I ever actually play this area anymore. It's just like this guy. Woo! Get owned. Ouch. Usui Arts. I enjoy Gale. However, the dark hand weapon art looks like you're spanking the guy. Can you dark hand Gale? No. I don't believe you. Has anyone here seen the new FNAF movie trailer? I have not, but I'm definitely gonna see the movie regardless. I'm not getting hit. Just kidding. I got hit by you, stupid thrall. You should have seen my face, by the way, when I played Elden Ring and I saw the first imp. It was like, it was traumatic. I could not believe they were back. It doesn't suck, it just smacks. Uh-huh. I mean, Gale doesn't have much of a booty, so I guess I wouldn't have known. It's fair. You know what? I think that I'm going to be able to go through the whole cathedral without dying. Wow, he really does just automatically break that thing every time, huh? Don't you dare. This giant is fine. It's the other one that's annoying. You know what? We can just drop down and lose our whole health bar. That's fine. It's time for the good part. One-shotting this guy. In before Kirk kills the run. No, no, no. Kirk and I, we have an agreement. See, I keep not doing the thrust, but I'm not sure why. Yeah, that's what I thought that was. That's not Owl's animation, that's just Genichiro's sweep, but on a different move. You thought you were sneaky putting that in there, I noticed. I've got eyes on the inside. Time to one-shot this thing again. Oh my god, it didn't? It's the scenario, it's the other one. Where he doesn't end up dying on the first hit. Oh, just kidding. No. There we go. Vort got a dump truck and a half, though. He does. He really does. Also, who's Vort? I only know Vord of the Borley. Vord of the Borley. So I think you may be mistaken. Dork of the Dord Vorley. Hello there, Longfinger Kirk. I mean, I won't repeat the joke, but it's still a weird name. How did that hit me? These giants, actually crazy. Vor of the Board Belly. Now that is cursed. I think you've one-upped me. That is absolutely cursed. Well done. Ah, hello there, Pavel. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I woke up at a good time today, so I've had like a time to wake up before stream, which is always nice. Deacons of DP. This is a chat voted boss. What do you guys name it? Oh, I should have just called it chat. Oh, come on. It was right there. I'm not getting forced around by you, fatty. Deeks of the Eep. Deacons of the Drip. Oh, Pope time. The second hit knocks them over. Hey guys, I'm stuck. I'm stuck here. I am not getting killed by Deacons of the Deep. Just letting you know now. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen to these goobers. Oh, the other blue boy's still alive. I'll have to take care of that. Hold on. Okay, so Usui Arts does go through here. It just doesn't go through chairs, I guess. That is true. It is easier to cut 100 men down than break 5 well-crafted chairs. Child kidnappers? Well, that's just true. That's not even a joke. That's just like accurate to the lore. Gargoyle Flamehammer. Stone Chorch. Chorch. What do you mean, Chorch? Ah, you know? When you speak this much, words don't come out the way you think they're gonna. I did not buff these guys' health. What is up with this tankiness? Yellowfinger Hazel? It's just the worst, alright? Stone Shorts. Shorts. Don't make me shart now. I'll do it. You ever gamble on a fart and lose? It's only happened to me once in my life, but it was definitely traumatic. Yellowfinger gets out. Wait, no, she's still here. I did actually forget about her for a second. Alright, well that clearly did absolutely nothing. Don't you dare roll catch me, Yellow. You know what? I've got just the thing for you, and I think you're just gonna like it. You are an idiot if you thought that was landing. Most intelligent PvPer. She actually did it? Oh my god. She really is smarter than them. It's like actually true. She's not great at getting down a ladder though, I must say. You think I could just keep her up there? Wow, you have some stamina. And some damage, huh? I got bounced. Oi, Hazel! Get Shadowfalled. Ouch. Yeah, she really did take her time just walking down the stairs. I mean, you know, she is in my world trying to kill me. It's not like she's got all the time in the world, you know? It's not like it's Dark Souls 2 where you get kicked out eventually. If you kill her there, do you not get invaded by her here? Imagine the Shadowfall jump grabs onto the ladder. The funny thing is, though, thinking about that, so much of how this game works would have to be changed for that to just be something that happens. Buffoonery at its finest. Wolf's blood swordgrass. Me when the wolf on my blood, and then I swordgrass. I haven't really found a use for this yet. Mostly just because it's not really, you know, I mean, it's fine. But I typically don't need a stun. The greatest part of the game, once again, just rolling over and over again. R1, R1, kick. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's poison swamp. My beloved. I didn't know we had Miyazaki in here. Say hi, guys. We got a True Blue Legends. Now these guys suck. Oh, see, now who can jump? Who can jump now? Darnable fool. Shadowfall OP. It's pretty good. I just think it's like we're fighting people with no armor, so what do you expect it to do? Not kill them? Oh, imagine being that guy. Wait a minute. I forgot. I actually need to put out the fires. Oops. Well, I know where they are. Did I actually just straight up walk past one of them? I remember that. Alright, here we go again. Or did I put out the other one and I'm just totally blanking on it? Either way, I'm going to this one over here. What do you mean unarmed people can't withstand more than a hit from a large hunk of metal? Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's, I'm saying. It's not a FromSoft game without a swamp and basilisks. Truly just the pinnacle of game design, clearly, because they put it in every single one. Hey, Hazel. I don't need your sass right now. What's that little pitter patter right behind me? I don't like that. He's going to grab my ass real quick. So what's the what's this animation? I've been thinking that out. I've got my guess on don't you dare. Moon what's its face? The weapon art. Moonlight Greatsword. Oh yeah, Hazel's still here. Hey, Hazel. Sorry, Hazel. How's it going? Me when he spins twice and it kills me. You know what? You got me there. Buffoon. Officially called BoA of the Foon. I'm definitely not regretting my decision to buff all of the boss's health bar. Health bars plural. Because, you know, otherwise, like, even in base game, they just die really quick. Probably is Moonlight Greatsword weapon art. That's what I admire. If I was to put money on it, that's what I would do. Hazel, also known as Estus Delivery. Unless you're in New Game Plus 0, with a weapon that doesn't do damage yet, at which point she is the bane of your existence. Shadow fall through the mud, true. It would probably work similar, huh? Don't you come at me, Dark Wraith. I know your secrets. I'm up here around the corner. Don't you come, don't you, hey, there we go. Yeah, suddenly those Farron darts are actually scary. See, someone gets it. Hazel is nothing until she's everything. At which point she is death, destroyer of worlds. How do you feel about High Monk? I have not used it and will probably not use it. It's not really part of Owl's kit, so Unless you put in like Senpo Monk Fists as a weapon, I'll probably not have a use for High Monk. I can buy it, but I probably, you know, I'm not going to use it in normal gameplay. So I can't give it my Nuffly stamp of approval. I love how you walk in here and there's genuinely nothing going on, but the noise happens anyway. Like, come on, if there was just something happening in the distance, that would be so much better. And then, oh, a cutscene and they're there anyway. Imagine getting riposte. Couldn't be me. A world where the Abyss watches. Is his eyes completely red? No, no, that's his face. His eyes are red, but not that red. His cape's doing some funky business right there. I can't believe it. This is so inaccurate to Sekiro. The chasing slice doesn't do 17 hits in a row, one-shotting anything it hits. Did you see my video of Gyobu versus Owl? Literally, like half of Gyobu's health bar just disappeared once. Ah, yeah, hello there. Good to see you again. Alright, so I did buff the main Watcher's health, and neither of the two goons' health. Yeah, see, look, that's 300 damage. It's almost like he's a regular boss now. I would appreciate some assistance, Red Eye. Hehe, funny hat, man. True. I don't actually know how to get the funny hat in this mod. How do you win that decisively? Oh yeah? Missed by a hair, did I? You got me. Well done. Get owned. Can you do the shoulder bash to slash? Unfortunately, you cannot. This is more of a Great Shinobi Owl's sword than a an Owl Father's sword. You know, there's no firecrackers, you know. Smoke bomb is the weapon art. Hello there. Oh, well, you got me there. Well done. Didn't see that coming. Orangutan build when? True. Oh, yes. Did you see the name change, by the way? I know, it's pretty, like, blink and you'll miss it. But, I changed the name. It's the Abyss Watches. Sorry, it's the Abyss Watches. Hey man, are you fighting the Abyss Watches? I heard they're strong. Get owned. I'm a watching here. You know, as a Massachusetts guy, a lot of my jokes are just putting AH instead of R at the end of stuff. Didn't feel like pointing it out. No, he hates it. It's the worst joke he's ever seen. Alright, well, maybe I buffed health a bit up there, huh? I mean, no problem with that. Just saying. Average Elden Ring boss be like? Blokes stabbing each other like there's no knife bins around here. No, he just poised through Shadowfall. He did. To be fair, how much poise damage is a falling man really gonna do? Yeah, no, it's not quite what I had in mind. Hey, we did a gap closer together. We're so cute, Watcha. I know I don't hate it. He hates it. He literally will fight to the ends of the earth, fighting to have no one ever see it again. I'm about to die. Ouch. Dickens of the derp. Charles Dickens. Is that... What's the author? Wow, he got staggered twice there. Not staggered enough. Put your sword away, Walter. You cheeky! In what world did that get me? Well, you got me there. I can't believe it. How is the Abyss Watchers the boss I died most to on every single playthrough so far? Like, literally, it's that. First playthrough, Abyss Watchers. Second playthrough, I died to, like, no one but the Abyss Watchers. Crazy. It's like they just had to decide to have poise out of nowhere. You know, actually, FromSoft were having some idea issues with Elden Ring, so they decided to revisit the Abyss Watchers with Millennia. Just hyper armor every... Okay. He hit me, don't worry about it too much. Yeah, no, didn't have as much forward momentum as I had imagined. He's totally killed me. Never mind. I know you're coming from... Hi! Owned. That's fair. You know what, Abyss Watcher? Maybe you're alright. Millennium Blade. Miguel. You know what I saw Across the Spider-Verse recently? But it was pretty good. Not my favorite, though. Absolutely slobber-knocked. How do you miss that? You know, one of my first boss versus boss videos I ever made was Abyss Watchers just like fighting for like 5 minutes. I just put myself in the arena, shrunk my character down to like 0.1 size, and then had my fun. Owned with the thrust extra damage. Don't you dare. You keep coming for me, Red Eye, and it's only led to your demise.
Abyss Watchers, I have to insist.
How much did I increase their health by? Like how much of a meme factory Spider-Verse is? True. I knew more about that movie before release than I knew about like any other movie I've ever watched. It was still pretty good though. Yeah, you keep coming for me. I'm gonna go with base game Abyss Watcher strat. Just backstab him into the dirt. I can't really shadow fall them, because otherwise they just get out of it. Okay, well, you know, here we are. Yeah, well, you got me there. Ooh, yes. Now that's what I'm looking for. Should have named Watchers to Dom Toretto. What, are they family? We're a family. You know, I've never watched that series. Fight with me, brother. The only thing I know about it is that lead actor Vin Diesel is now the creative director of Arc 2, which is the, you know, we live in a timeline, huh? How much damage can one man do? Yeah, the chasing slice really doesn't go very far. Absolutely owned.
No! Abyss Watchers, please!
Not gonna lie, I think if Arc 2 comes out like and it's good, I don't think I'll ever play another game again. Cause from what I've heard about like what that game's supposed to be, it may be the greatest game ever created. But there's also like a 70% chance that it's not good at all. That's where I'm at on Arc 2. I'm definitely like pre-ordering it as soon as it gets announced. I'm an Arc guy. Everybody gets one bad gaming opinion. Mine is that Arc is sick. I don't know why Abyss Watchers very routinely give me trouble, you know? God damn, my brain ain't working. Oh no. Stream down? Says I'm not providing any data. Yeah, absolutely owns a little too diff. Get backstabbed. They have a lot of health, huh? How did I miss that? I think this sword's going to be better against, you know, people with poise that when you break their poise, you get to deal extra damage to them. I increased Gundir's max health by like 6, by the way, so he's gonna take 17 years. What the hell is happening? What is happening? Tell him. Proclaimeth not, explaineth much. Okay, launch every single one of those, please. Okay, never mind, it's back to normal? Okay. As long as it, you know, the storm passes. I think the thing with Abyss Watchers and this weapon, they're too, like, ready to do crazy moves. And so, you know, when you try something, they just get you. Because what they have hyper armor on is kind of arbitrary. You bastard. Well, he got me there. I'm gonna have to do this whole health bar in phase 2, huh? At least I won't have any distractions. Okay, what other Long May the Shadows Reflect boss versus boss will you do? Because I'm hyped. I think the next video will be what am I doing? Kenichiro versus his dad's belt.
My man.
But yeah, actually, we don't know who Genichiro's father is. He was adopted, actually. I'm taking a pee break. I'll be back in a second. Now watch Ishin use his belt. Boo, spooky ghost, you didn't expect that. Hello there, Troy the catfish. You know, I myself and I have a pretty, I enjoy myself a good catfish. I think they are very, very cute. I actually own about 5 catfish. They're swimming in that tank over there. They're anchor catfish. They got the big ol', you know. Welcome back, Puffly. Puffly? So this is a keyboard, right? This is the N. And this is the P. How did you mix this one up, huh? SMH my head. SMH my head, bro. You're too small for being owl? True. The thing is, right, this is the biggest you can make a Dark Souls 3 character. Is every playthrough I always just scale all of the the buff sliders up. So my character is a man mountain. Just get your hits in. Just gonna dial in. Well, you got me there. Yeah, this is young owl. He's like 18 right now. This is Smowl? No, sorry, that's the dragon from Lord of the Rings. Absolutely banging. So you didn't finish the sentence from earlier? What's the next boss versus boss gonna be? Or did I miss it? Yeah, you missed it. I said it and everybody went, whew, that's gonna be cool. And I'm just not gonna say it again. I think is the rational thing to do here. I can read the chat too, you know. Nuh-uh. No, you can't. Don't you dare! I got too close for too long. But the next Long May the Shadows Afflict boss versus boss, I have an idea, you know? But that idea is not currently in my brain right now. Ah, yes, I got hit anyway. That's fine. I actually... what was it gonna be? Oh yeah, I had the, in the Discord, there were some pretty good ideas for what the next Long May the Shadows Afflict boss versus boss was gonna be. So I'll very likely be choosing one of those. And, you know, don't spoil yourself too much because that's coming out, like, on the next video period. I'm probably going to be only uploading modded boss versus boss until we reach 2,000 subs. Because my normal, like, mod is being taken up by me trying to do something cool for the 2K. So my only map studios that are available are for the mods. You know, I've been playing much better. Just being, you know, a little cautious. Is it possible to make 2v2 fights? I have made 2v2 fights. I've made Juzu and Masanari versus 7 Spears in general. And I'm positive I've made one more. Oh yeah, Genichiro. Genichiro versus the Ashina Elite, but it's both Genichiros. That one's a 2v2. I've made others. I don't quite remember them all. Guardian Ape versus his bride entitled Husband Beats Wife. My name is not Garden of Eyes. You're looking for a different YouTuber. Hey, how's it going? See you attack right at the beginning, huh? Make me versus my dad? Sag. See, we're on the same side. True, true, true. Don't you kill me now, Abyss Watches. I've given your fight the respect it deserves. Absolute roll-catching legend. Pretty much my lesson learning this fight is just don't thrust attack. It takes too long. But then again, what? What is he gonna say? Well, I missed on there. This is kind of a weird attack, huh? Like, what's he doing? Nephi, when will you do your Millennia no-hit parry only? When I'm like a fool? When I'm a darnable fool? Cause in the end, it doesn't even matter. But if you do it, it definitely matters. So keep doing it, forehead. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Doing that shadow rush. Ooh, he dodged away. Hey, yo, fun fact. I subscribed to Garden of Eyes Patreon back when he was kind of first getting started out because I wanted more Boss vs. Boss content, and he was the only source of it for Bloodborne. He gave me like a video and then didn't post anything on Patreon for like 5 months. So that was definitely worth like 20 bucks. This is the second time you've told me this? Because I'm still mad about it! I'm livid. What a clown, you still in a server? Yeah, I mean, I'm still a mod on his server. But that's because, you know, I get off on being on the inside club. Roll catch. I'm a mod in the Long May the Shadows Reflect server. Imagine. I would be a mod in there, because I'm the only one who ever defends it. I'm a mod in the Long May the Shadows Reflect. Long May shadows the reflect. Oh, you cheeky son of a gun. You got me good. Oh no, you got me there! Please! I got you to the sea in watches. You can't get me with that dagger thing, man. Alright, so Raven Ring does not dodge this attack well. That hitbox lasts the whole swing. The whole swing? Even after it's like stopped? You let us all down. No. Please don't say that to me. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't spray it, John Doe. I'm so sad now. Moment of silence, true. Allowing me the shadows reflect is a lot of dope ideas, but some of them aren't well executed. True. I think if you want to have fun with that mod, there are two things you have to do. Play it without Charmless, and that's it. Maybe no Demon Bell, but I didn't really test that out. Because I didn't do Demon Bell in Charmless, and I had a great time. Well, it was mentally degrading, but it was a good time regardless. Get thrust attacked. I guess I get thrust attacked too, I guess. Just make sure you do the noob version. I honestly don't think the noob version is that necessary. Because the thing about the noob version, right? Is, oh, we have a legendary Red Eye here. He's still alive. Just kidding. The thing about the Red Eye... Sorry, the music is so damn loud. There we go. Now I can hear myself think. I don't want to fight 3 health bar lone shadows. True. But as long as you don't do Charmless, the stats are not that high. And you get more emblems to compensate. I agree that it's like, it's still a bit much. But it's not the worst. Getting thrust from behind. Every Abyss Watcher's favorite activity. Oh, get owned. I just love sneaking in that hit. You really think you can get me with this? Bugger off, I might add. They enjoy some of that sussy. You'll like what I called Aldrich if you say the word sussy. Thank you, my friend. We shall juggle this man unto infinity until this guy spawns and then I get stabbed from behind. You know what? I came out of that exchange not terribly. Okay. If I just got the swing off, I wouldn't be that upset about it, but I did not. Hey, come on, man. You're my only respite here. Hopefully their thrusts have 2 hitboxes. You got me there. Well done. You think the AI for first and second phase is like pretty similar? Because they use that move that kicks up dust from far away. Like they'll just do it. You don't have to be like kinda close. Aldrich is a sussy baka. He does make a habit of eating men. I think that's pretty sus. And all I'm saying is we know for a definitive proof which end of Gwendolyn he started eating from. That's all I'm saying. We know where he started. That is true. He does have snakes for legs. I forgot about that. You cannot do this to me now. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Listen, we are just talking about it, you know? Making small, logical leaps. And I have to beat this whole phase with 3 Estus and a non-full health bar. Don't you dare! I hate that move, not gonna lie. There's no good way to, like, get it. What was that hitbox? What art thou speaking of? In regards to this, what was that? He has far too much like random hyper armor to be using half of this moveset. See, now that like I boosted the health so much, I have to like actually care about what's going on. This stream is looking very submissive and demonetizable. True. Now what'd you think was gonna get hit there, man? Realistically though, what am I actually doing that's that bad? So dumb. I hate that. Hate it, dude. That attack is so obnoxious. He does it all the time for a gap closer. Thank you for dodging away. My favorite part is just dodging his attacks, getting hit anyway. I think that's pretty good. I think we're just gonna go to very going into lockdown strats right here. Only fast moves only. Backstabs aplenty. Okay, so how am I supposed to dodge it, right? Like, I've done it all the time. But still. You know, like it just I don't know. Man, I should have hacked in like a billion Siegbrows when I had the chance. He's a bit tanky. You want to know exactly how tanky he is? So I can answer that question. The Abyss Watchers are exactly... Hey, what's 3,500 divided by 800? Because they started with 830, and I put them up at 3,500. So I guess I have nothing to complain about, huh? That's like a more than 3 times health increase. See, then like stuff like that happens and I'm like, ah no, clearly stuff is fine. Just taking a deep breath is all. I don't know why I decided the owl playthrough was going to be the hardest part. Like, way harder than the others for some reason. But this is how we're at. I didn't want to let Dark Souls 3 go, is how it is. You know? Oh, come on. We did the same. He instant canceled? Are you telling me the intro thrust to Shadowfall, when it hits, he just immediately, like, 1 frame snapped into a double dagger thrust? Thou must be joking? Hey, you come over here. You're mine! Leave him alone! Well, I did just kill him, but that's besides the point. Bruh, listen. I thought this was a great idea, okay? And it still pretty much is. I just wish I did it for like another playthrough where I could combo them better. The difference in this is that I think I'm having trouble with Abyss Watchers because they're not like other bosses. They're like discount free, which is so funny when I say that out loud. Something tells me that you're fighting me instead of them. That is true. Come on, Red Eye. Get out of here. One advice for Demon of Hatred run. I will probably not be doing a Demon of Hatred run. The moveset does not engage me enough, I would say. Like, it's cool, and the moveset's neat, but it doesn't, I don't really care. Anything that's not strictly like a retarget straight from Sekiro, and that's like the main of the moveset, I actually don't care that much. Like, I know there's a lot of artistic integrity in this mod, but my brain, it goes Sekiro go burr, so I just don't really care. Like, it's not like a knock against the mod, it's a knock against me. What's the next stream gonna be when you're done with this? What do you mean? These hitboxes. Too woke. That's the problem with that's the problem with society these days. Let's go back to the good old days. Next stream after this, I'm about to get hit in the back. No, he's still coming back. I was thinking I'd use like an Elden Ring mod. And do a Sekiro Elden Ring playthrough. If there was any Elden Ring, you know, Sekiro moveset mods, but I don't really think there is any. Or if there... See, the thing with... I like Blades of Ashina because it uses the movesets from Sekiro, but it's not just like some guy making a mod that everything blows up in 5 hits. You know, like everything Garden of Eyes does. I want it to be like a real weapon. And I don't know if Elden Ring has real weapons yet. I was going to try retargeting today. It's very cool, isn't it? But Blender does not like to work. I got Blender working for porting over Ishin's gun, but other than that, it's beyond me for sure. Yeah. I know you like edge walking with your fire trails. Abyss Watcher. Sorry, Abyss Walter of the Abyss. Don't you dare! Just saying, you know, I'm warning you. I hate this move. I've said it once, I'll say it twice. Not a fan of that one. I don't think I can Shadowfall at all in second phase. I say as I do it immediately and get not hit for it. Owned. But yeah, if anyone can like find a Elden Ring mod with like good Sekiro weapons, I would appreciate that greatly. You know, he's already on the work. Detective Nier. Aspects of Shinobi. Alright, I'll check that out after stream. Don't you dare! Thank you. Can ping a video for you? Sure. You know, just send everything in the Discord. I will get to that. You know what? I will say, so these streams, you know, I know they're not Sekiro, but they do have a Sekiro mod. Regardless, I'm pretty happy with the viewership on them, you know? Gives me hope that people are actually here for me. Oh no. You cheeky bastard. Oh, this was a bad idea. I'm just gonna walk away slightly. Don't worry about it too much. Would you prefer one with Ishin Mortal Draw Arc Slash? I prefer the more balanced one. So whatever you think that is, go right ahead. Hate you. Oh, there we go. Is the dagger designed to miss? Because I like... Why? What about that hit me? Wasn't the first hit... Like, I know I say this a lot, but did that first hit actually just hit me without an attack? Did it hit me early? What's going on there? That one is, that's a bit spicy there. Don't you hit me with your dagger. Okay. Got a lot of good damage off, though. Oh yeah, Roto said you had a technical question! I panic rolled, I did. I just hope you don't hate me too much for it.
Hey, you know what will,
Maybe we'll be playing Dark Souls 3 for a while, huh? Now I think you're dying on purpose? Now that is the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard. Now, do you know what pros or combat art does the highest posture damage in Sekiro base game? It's gotta be Mortal Blade, for sure. Like, it's not even a question, I think. This is how Owl became the Joker. If this was really Owl, these guys were like, he would just like walk around them. You starving wolf, you need to learn that we live in a society. Alright, I think the main one is relenting for a bit. There we go. So that's the headshot animation, right? Apart from Mortal Blade. Fudge. Iron Code #1. We live in a society. Wolf, do not forget. Your corporate overlords will trade your soul for $5 in cash. #2. You must protect your homies at all costs. Failure to... God damn it. Apart from Mortal Blade, Ashen Across, I would to say. Taxes are to be avoided at all costs. I don't care who the IRS sends. I will not pay my taxes. I did like filing taxes though, you know that? Filing taxes is fun. And by that I mean I got money from it, so ergo, I think it's fun. Oh no, the IRS is an Ashina. This may have been a mistake killing this guy, but... posture damage. It's actually a good question. I don't know. Combat arts really don't do posture damage. I'm glad that... Wait, I hear another guy. Just kidding, he's really far away. Huh. Well, Ashina Cross is often compared with the axe. I'm trying to beat Sword Saint in 60 seconds. Well, I'm trying to get through the day. I don't know what you're talking about. Honestly, I don't know. I think you probably just want to go for High Monk, because that's the best sweep damage. And it's a pretty good increase too. I'm just joking, I'm deaf. True. I hate that they always like know I'm trying to slam them. Ichimonji? Did you just talk to me about Ichimonji? Do you think you can use Ichimonji on Sword Saint? Real talk? Because the answer is no, you cannot. How Ishin is designed, Ichimonji just happens to not stagger him nearly consistently enough. Well, it doesn't stagger him for long enough, is my thing. So if you try and use it on him, he's just going to cancel out and hit you before you can recover from it. If you stream that mod, I'll use those kicks. I'll ship myself to your house and give you a kiss. Well, how about you ship yourself to my YouTube membership and give me $2 to $5 a month, huh? You know, I'm just saying. Look at this winning smile I've got. Don't you want to donate to this guy? Don't you dare get owned 3 seconds into phase 2, alright? We have work to do, Samurai. Wake up. I just want to flatten him, alright? And you're not letting me do that. Our money. Oh, yes. This is not a communist state. My money is my money. I would pay people to do modding stuff for me for sure. Because, like, I will do a lot of it myself, but there are just some stuff I can't do. Do you know I've spent 8 months trying to get Owl to work with his spirit owl? 8 months. And I'm still at, like, step 1. The code, event code, is incomprehensible for this. It's so weirdly written. Get owned? I don't think I should ever do Chasing Slice. Not against Abyss Watchers. The Hyper Armor is just too present, and they can go into it at any time. Okay, well. Do I just not dodge the dagger? I don't understand. How can you justify that? Well, this one is just free money. I should just use the next stage of Ravenwing Rush to get out of there. Come on, man. You dodged back into it. My head itches. There we go. You know, I'm just, you know, whenever you backstab him, just reassess how you're feeling. Get owled on, nerd. Oh, first try, easy. Easiest money I've ever made. In the time it took me to beat Abyss Watchers, you guys watching has earned me like a fat 3 cents. So I'm just making money here. I think, 3 whole doubloons. Oh, the doubloons are gold, aren't they? So probably like a microscopic doubloon. I'm not even gonna kill you this time. Feel honored. Yeah, there is the, what's your take on Sword Saint Ishin versus Millennia? Well, I'd like to say Sword Saint would win, but his weakness is being old. So what is more of Millennia's like strength than giving people illnesses? So it depends on how powerful Rod is versus Ishin, which I would assume is very. It's just, Elden Ring boss versus boss. Isn't Sword Saint in his prime? Yeah, but even in his prime, he still has fairly low poison resistance. Like, he's got more than Ishin Ashina, but still, like, not that high. That is true. Ishin is literally immortal. So unless Millennia picked up his Mortal Blade and killed him with it, I think he'd win. That's like why Shura ending Sekiro is such a threat, right? He has both of the weapons that could kill him.
No! You can't be Shura!
Charged Ichi is the highest? Okay, but do you ever really have enough time? To do charged Ichi Manji versus Sword Saint? The route you're doing there, is that? I mean, if there is. compelling gameplay. Literally, like 0% of that like entered my brain. I killed Wolnir, and then just like it just happened. I didn't even talk about High Lord Blazenir. Like he just entered and then left. I think the real question is, what's up with this dog, you know? He's got that dog in him. I did buff Pontiff's health, but I don't think I buffed it. Oh yeah, I buffed him and his Phantom's health. I don't think I buffed him that much though. It was like a 1 to 1.5 health change. How much buff is Divine Confetti? I have absolutely no idea. When I modded, I wasn't really a stats guy. I was more just enemy AI and creating different mini-bosses guy. I don't really, you know... The only thing about buffs that I care about was whether enemies had them and how they would apply them to themselves. Hey brother, I have poise now, so you can't bully me. Buff Pontiff. Always get an NPC into the fight so you can fight him and not have it end in 2 minutes. It's so funny, right? How Pontiff has the most health out of the mid-ish game humanoid bosses, and yet he always gets trashed because his defense is super low. Aww. You wouldn't let me flatten you. You cannot do this. Okay. That's fine. Pontiff has defense? True, it's a good question. The clone summon is so free. It's the dictionary definition of an attack where you just hit him. He does not have anything there. So I think is this Phantom weak to elements? Because I always feel like I'm not doing much damage to it, and then I use, you know, like one of the Genichiro or Ishin lightning attacks, and that's just it. Oh, now he leaves. You just had to kill me once, huh? Oh, never mind. He's being a cheeky bastard. Well, let me show you what we do to cheeky bastards. Think it's anything weak to anything? 3-shot him with the Moonlight Sword? Yeah, but the Moonlight Sword isn't physical damage. That's light. That's magic. If anything, you just prove my point. I thought he didn't have the bulletproof glass. What do you mean? I don't understand this this one. streamer is confused. How? You know what? They have lamps in this. Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm confused by that. Isn't he the damn Pope? On the Pope mobile? That was a funny one. Eh, don't even try it, doggy. There's so many good Pope memes. Like the, when threatened, the Pope can spit venom up to like 8 feet. And it's the Pope with his collar puffed up like a Dilophosaurus. I like Pontiff's voice, sounds badass. Does he even have a voice? Does he even have a mouth? Like, I know he grunts, but I'm not sure like where the tree person ends and where the human begins. He grunts, yep. He does grunt. He goes like I think his second phase with him just growing wings is pretty funny, huh? Because he's like just a super bad guy. But he's kind of growing into an angel in his second phase. Ha! Hey! See? I don't always fall for it. Just most of the time. I still picked up the soul, though. Then there's Dragon Slayer armor with a high-pitched demonic screech. Maybe he's just like got a lot of pent-up gas in him. And so when you kill him, it like a bike deflating. Ah, hello there, Balsamic Vinegar. Good to see you. How have you been? The Dragon Slayer literally growls at you. It's so funny because it's like he's just a suit of armor. Good, good. That's good to hear. There's a lot of screeching in Dark Souls 3, huh? Like half the enemies, some of the corpses. I'll never forget the first time I opened a chest. No. I picked an item off of an Irithil corpse. And it went... Like, wow, thank you. No, oh, come on. It happened again. I couldn't swap to Raven Wing Rush. So I couldn't get out of it. I hate that section with the rats, brother. I was pressing the wrong button to switch spells. I'm pretty good today. I've had, you know, there's often times where I wake up like an hour before stream and I gotta get everything ready. But today, you know, I woke up, you know, lots of time left in between when the stream started and, well, and when I woke up. So, I had a good day. Owl's turning more into the Joker with every small jab. You know what? There's no rats in Sekiro. Anybody else notice that? There's no rats. Is it like the only FromSoft game with no rats? I didn't know Miyazaki had it in him. I thought it was like Poison Swamp, dogs, and rats. I didn't know there was another option in life. But there are rats in Sekiro, that is true. There are human rats. but there are no rats. So I guess they're there in spirit. Don't you? I hate the rats. Can't you just not have 700 attacks in a row? The tiniest bite, but times 50,000. Wow, how difficult that was. That was totally worth dying and then coming back over. I always run through this area, but these rats are not that hard to kill. Pretty squishy, but pretty fast. I think this is the furthest the camera ever zooms out in the whole game, by the way. They evolved into lizards. Pretty much. All of the most annoying enemies in Dark Souls are really easy in Sekiro. Because all you gotta do is deflect a dog once and he's dead. Pretty much, anyway. And even then you can just shoot a shuriken at him. Because beasts take more posture damage from that. It's funny to me how all of the animals take extra like posture damage from projectiles, but not not the guardian ape, funnily enough. By the way, I'll be taking a small pee break. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Who are you going to do next? Be playing Yorm, but if you mean game, I think we're gonna be looking for some Elden Ring Sekiro mods. I didn't even spook you that time. Stop by for a bit. We'll go now. Snooze enough. Good night. Good night, Gauchon. Thank you for stopping by once again. Always good to see you. If you mean like balsamic vinegar, if you mean like cosplay, you know, Dark Souls 3 playthrough, I'm probably not doing another one. I just don't think the remaining weapons are all that, so I don't have a strong desire to actually use them. Yorm, the fairly small giant, all things considered. I don't know. I think I might have some trouble hitting his head. Should be possible. At least he's taller than the giants from Skyrim. True. Although, if you think about it, in terms of like giants in this game, Yorm's actually more middle of the pack than he gets credit for. Because the giants in Irithyll are pretty darn small. The attacks coming in at kind of an angle definitely makes this a lot harder than it has to be. The fairly small giant, but the tankiest boy alive. True. Ooh, he did the follow-up. Alright, alright. Settle down now. I guess that works. It's just a little inconsistent. And by inconsistent, I mean hard to aim. Which is inconsistency, but on my end. This turns out circling axe is the highest posture damage. You said combat arts. I could have told you axe did the highest posture damage. I think the next time I break his head, I'll just go for like the single thrust. Huh, I've used a lot more Estus than I thought I had. Did I rest at the bonfire? I might not have. Oh, we got second phase now. That's what he's doing. Also known as kind of the same thing, but a little different. Just gotta watch out for some of his faster swings. Alright, well, you got me there. Well done. I'm kind of surprised how long it took to break his head. Definitely gotta not go for 3 right there. Ah, I see. Healing diminished. I feel like we're almost to a head break. What about attack art? Highest posture damage from that is probably High Monk on a sweep. No, well, it is High Monk on a sweep, but other than that, you're... I just don't feel good about recommending Praying Strike's Exorcism. Didn't hit that one. Kinda thought I wouldn't. There's no real good combat art for posture damage other than Mortal Blade. They're all pretty health damage focused. How did I miss the head on that one? Give him a little bop on the head every now and then. Everything's alright. Oh, try to go for the jump. Narrowly missed. You notice how he does War Cry in like a single hit? There we go. Almost there. I don't think we're gonna get another head hit before he's dead though. I will say that like really quick follow-up right there made me sweat a little bit. Oh, just kidding. I guess that it breaks his posture. There we go. That happened really fast. Did I just like discount it because it didn't break it the other time? Yo, that was cold. True. True. Well, time for Pontiff, who will very likely destroy me, but we'll see. Because Pontiff with more health really just means more time in phase 2. But more importantly, maybe just means more time in phase 1. Because phase 1 is like actually hard. And then phase 2 is more of like a gimmick where you just weather the storm. And before Pontiff name is just Kyle. You know? Let's Let's see and find out. Not you know, not saying anything. Proceeds to stab a wall. True. True. I do hate the Erythil dogs. Because it's just normal dogs, but now we do Frostbite now. Can you just not do this to me right now? Like I get it, but I don't subscribe to this. All of the stupid dogs. I guess that's what happens when you don't kill any of the enemies in an area where you're going. But this was actually my strategy. Go up the elevator and have them all jump down the shaft. Seems to work out. We had a mimic chair there for a second. What's the button prompt for front lift? Front flip? That's just a jumping attack. You know, up and then right trigger. Oh, someone saw me. How could you feel good about taking that long to swing? Like, what are you doing? How could you come home at night and, like, know that your big strategy is just swing at weird speeds? It's like the entirety of Elden Ring shoved into one enemy. Here we go. Now that that's open, we'll be able to try as many times as we want. I'm a little nervous, because I already struggle with Pontiff. So if he has more health, you know, we might be up for a tricky son of a gun. I'm gonna do a stinky on him real quick. He didn't do it? Where's his intro? The thrust has a lot less tracking than I keep trying to use it for. Oh yeah? You just taking a second there, Pontiff? See, when he staggers, you get like a proper stagger. When Abyss Watcher staggers, it's Tuesday. Oh no. Well, it's just funny to me that the hyper armor of, you know, like an Abyss Watcher has more weight than Pontiff just having poise. He's kind of beating our ass, huh? I say our ass, but, you know. You cheeky bastard. No, the Phantom is so much health. Come on, dude. This is it's a bad spot. I'll give you that. It's so funny how the entirety Phase 2 of Pontiff is just a bunch of SP effects making the Phantom or just regular Pontiff do stuff. Like, there's a bunch of SP effects that are just labeled, you know, the attack animation names of what he does in Phase 2. And that's how the Phase 2 works. No, I'm out of Estus. Now that's an Elden Ring attack. I would say the difference between that and an Elden Ring attack is that he's actively walking forward instead of just holding it. Hello there, Nikio. How's it going? Did you miss me? Yes, Nikio, I missed you. You haven't shown up all stream. Can't believe it. Sharking your duties as moderator, are you? Soul of an old hand. So honestly, we improved his health. But he's still not that tanky, all things considered. I feel like we could reasonably get him. It's just gonna be a little tough. How far forward does the final stage of Raven Ring Rush go? I feel like it probably doesn't go that far forward. Can't believe this. Would have been so good. Well, you got me there. It's really interesting how Pontiff Sullivan, he's like walking around, right? Oh no. But he's kind of just floating, right? Like my guy must do so many small steps. Your Mist Raven plus Shuriken attack. It consumes FP. Yes. That's how it's balanced, quote unquote. You use FP instead of just being able to do it. See, this is why I don't go in there, Nyar. It's not that much damage, but it's enough. I staggered his Phantom. This weapon has some crazy poise damage. It's not like Sword Stain's gun, where it just goes. But it's still kind of, you know, nasty with it. Alright, so when's Pontiff regular doing that move? Okay, just light enough. That's not good. At least the Phantom does like less damage. Can't believe this. Actually done so dirty. With the disconnected Pontiff swings. They're disconnecting so frequently. You can't get me with this one. Come on. Got you. Gotcha. With some damage. I can't believe this is going to take me less time than the Abyss Watchers. Wait, don't say that yet. We still got a little bit of time to do. And anything can get ya. Don't you dare. There we go. I was about to say, don't you do this to me. Nikio, how much time did you learn Sekiro modding? Nikio's been modding with us for quite a while now, hasn't he? I would say so. Not long after I started, I think. Ah, hello there, Squirrel Fart. How's it going? Salutations. I feel like... Now, I know you just said this, so I hope you don't take it the wrong way. But I feel like only the nerdiest of the nerds ever say salutations. Like, come on here. Salutations? I say shan't, I say dost thou, and salutations is like 5 leagues of nerdiness above that. I'm just saying that's how I would say it. I don't know why I'm yawning. I haven't done much of the jump attack. Unironically, probably because it's the kick. If it was any other button, it would probably be used a lot more. What the hell is that kick move? That's the jump. See? Hold on, does that have iframes? Because that guy definitely should have just speared me right through the middle. Probably should have killed this guy instead of picking up a single large Titanite shard. Well, you got me there, pal. Don't you do it again? You think you're getting me with that? I mean, he almost did. Credit to him. There's a Red Eye Knight. I did buff this Red Eye Knight, so let's see. Ah, proof of conquered kept. Oh no. Yeah, look at his health. You can tell I buffed him up a little bit. I cannot tell you how many of these guys I killed farming for proof of conquered keps. Seems like the average Elden Ring enemy. When you're right, you're right. Okay. I guess he didn't want to fight me anymore. Respect to that. That's fine. You could have just said so. Before throwing yourself off a cliff. Bing, bang, bing. Bing, bang, bing. I remember dodging those 3 Deacons of the Deep more than I remember Crystal Sage being a boss. I routinely forget. Of course, as soon as I walk into the arena, everything comes back. Crystal Sage is a great hat. He stole it though. Crystal Sage is just a half-hearted poser. Now let's take down Lothric, Devourer of BoA. Whatever that means. Wink. Don't you get me with this. I can't believe like a solid third of this stream was just fighting the Abyss Watchers. Like, dang. That did take a while. No, it has the Plague Doctor mask? True. You're not wrong. The Plague Doctor mask is a certain aesthetic that is pretty good. I do love the Raven Wing Rush, just being a good like defensive option. Don't you get into your portal already, man? Can we get an arrow attack? I know, right? He spammed it that one attempt. Oh, you bastard. You manifested your destiny into this. Are you happy now? You did this to me. All of your manifestation couldn't stop me, though. I'm killing Aldrich, the Devourer of BoA. Ah, Unkindled One. Who kills Emma? Because she's just kind of on the ground here. Me? Oh, okay. I was just kind of wondering, you know. Wait a minute. I didn't, There we go. I just need a little bit of an Estus injection, alright? Let's see. Can I level up at all? I am a firekeeper. To this end, I am at thy side. Probably just... Give me like a shot injection with a little bit of intelligence. Real. Get me back to the high wall. The high wall of Lothric. Oh, weed, dude. Oh, weed. Oh, so weed, dude. You get it, dude. No, no, no. It is funny coming back here in New Game Plus 0, and you just show up and one-shot all of these Lothric Knights. Alright, time for, I did buff Dancer, I think, from what I remember. But I don't, yeah, I didn't buff her that much. Because her health is positively dropping. Wow, can't believe it. I missed. She's like Elden Ring, but if Elden Ring was actually cool. What, with the attacks in Phase 2 that are just combos you can't dodge. That's sick. That's reminiscent of Elden Ring. I definitely would use Shuriken more in Sekiro if it actually like worked like this. Because FP is just a resource I don't find myself ever running out of. Ouch. My complaint about Dancer is that sometimes she's just 100 times less aggressive. And other times she's like maddening fast. Yeah, sometimes she just kind of walks. Elden Ring. Elden Ring has done permanent damage to me. I'll have you know. You know, it's done things, and I can't come back from those things. I will never be able to roll an attack again without thinking that, like, it's just gonna take longer. Like, what if they just keep their arm raised a little bit? Yeah, whenever any other delay in any game ever happens, you have like a PTSD trigger. You just can't... You can't come back from post Elden Ring trauma that easy. I think I'm gonna miss that one. Calculated. It's clearly calculated because I said it before I did it. And then I bounced into the wall. Can you just like die faster? Ah yes. The one I run out of Estus for. Supposed to be the killing blow. There we go. Some of the less poise heavy enemies, you can totally just like press the attack button, huh? It's a thing in base game. Oh, that was such a thing in Elden Ring. Like the night enemies. If you don't have, well, if you do have a sword that, you know, staggers them per hit, it's like not even the same fight as people who just like, you have to actually fight them otherwise. If you don't, it's nothing. It's a nothing encounter. Clearly that jump was necessary. More like it happens to you. I wish there was more variety in Elden Ring, which is so funny considering they already like reused so many enemies. I just wish there was like one more class of basic soldier for every faction. Is that too much to ask for? Just one more soldier that every single faction has. Just single more. With every faction having a unique twist. It's weird to me that there are only sword and shield and spear knights in Elden Ring. Like, where's the you know, the Lothric knight with a two-handed greatsword? That's what I'm wondering. That's like literally what I was thinking. Like, where's like the one more variant? But there is no more variant. They put ancient dragons all over Faramazulu, so it's even. True. When he's right, he's right. Come out, come out. Don't be afraid. Is the meme sufficient on this one, my lord? Finally taking notice. Ah, you ignorant slaves, finally taken notice, have you? Of the power of my beloved Obsolete, Child of Dragons. I will not give her up so easily. I think it's a him. It is also invisible, so I can be excused for that. Double jump flip. Sick. His tail attack does have such a cool visual to it, you know? Like that kind of blue trail. Absolutely owned. I killed you ignorant slaves, finally take a notice, have you, of the... Now, I have something I need to tell you guys. I buffed Champion Gundyr a very similar amount that I buffed the Abyss Watchers. So, if the Abyss Watchers were hard, we will see. I just want to get in there before the stream ends and hit him once and just see where his health bar is at. Nice. Thank you, thank you. I, like, first playthrough with Genichiro's weapon, it was just too sad on Champion Gundyr, and so was Sword Saint. So I think, I'm just gonna give it a go, okay? I will give it a go. I just wanted the fight to last longer. I think that's like the worst part about vanilla Dark Souls 3, is that it doesn't last so long. And if I think that's the worst part about Dark Souls 3, you better know I hate like all of Elden Ring's bosses. Because Elden Ring's bosses take 5 milliseconds to kill. Like Radon, Morgott, pretty much non-encounters at a certain point. Hello there, Marumbi. How's it going? How's it going for me? Pretty well. The stream's almost over, but we've been having a great time so far. I died to, oh no. I died to Abyss Watchers for like a third of the stream, but other than that, been doing pretty good. Oh, I headshot him with it. That's okay. His health is like reasonable, right? Just like slightly above how it is in base game. Well, I lost everything to do that move. But it was cool. Especially because it staggered him. You ain't kicking me, son. I cannot fathom how you missed that one. I'll give you that. Now that's sick. And I'm not the type of guy who parries Gundyr. I'm a reasonable son of a gun. Oh, it's time for the real fight now. Hello there, champion. Doing pretty okay so far. It's so funny to me, the people who have like an unreasonable amount of trouble with him. Because the thing is, like, he's very aggressive, but he's designed so that you have enough time to swing in between his. Oh, this isn't good. He's like such a well-made boss. Oh no. You could say his attack overruled mine there. Okay. Oh, he's gonna charge after that. Just kidding. He definitely did not. Oh, I rolled too late. And by late, I mean early. Oh, imagine missing your kick. Come on, champion. Give me your all. The kick. The kick. You can, like, just not get kicked. But you could also just get kicked anyway. You can, yeah, you can just circle around the other side of him. See, this is how it should have been. This fight is lasting a completely respectable amount of time. Oh, point blank champion dodge. He's so good, dude. What the heck? How do they never make another Gundyr again? Yeah, great fight, then they made Elden Ring. To be fair, great fight, and then they made Sekiro, and then they made Elden Ring. So, Gundyr there had a little bit over 3 times his health. He's got 1500 base, and I gave him 5000. Whew. But yeah, that will be the end of the stream of today. What a great way to end it, huh? We fought the greatest boss ever put in a video game. And then we did it. Don't you dare put Gundyr on the same level as Horaloo. Don't you talk to me. Greatest boss ever put into a video game. Listen, I know, you know, John Smitherson from indie game I've never heard of is better. But Gundyr's pretty great. And I will not apologize for it. So, join the YouTube membership. Right now, this instant, give me all of your dough. But actually, subscribe, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter. Anything you would like to do, feel free. I'm not going to stop you. I'm a wink guy. You ever know that? Everybody hates winks, but it's like genetically encoded in me to wink. Nothing I can do about that. But yep, you guys have a good day. I'll have a good day. Everybody wins here, huh? I'll see you next time. And by next time, I mean the next stream, which is on Friday. Yes, Friday. I'll see you then.